Yogurt is a familiar dish, both delicious and healthy, thanks to its abundance of beneficial bacteria that support digestion, boost immunity, and create a relaxing feeling. However, eating yogurt doesn't always bring the desired results. If accidentally combined with certain incompatible foods, the digestive system may experience mild disturbances without us even realizing it. There are 3 common food groups which, when consumed with yogurt, can easily cause bloating, indigestion, and even reduce the effectiveness of the beneficial bacteria. In this video, we will explore why these combinations negatively affect the body through simple explanations from digestive mechanisms to practical, everyday experiences. Eating yogurt with sour fruits and melons, a seemingly nutritious combination that can cause digestive discomfort. Yogurt has long been considered a good friend of the digestive system. With its rich source of beneficial bacteria, it helps balance the gut microbiota, supports nutrient absorption, and naturally improves immunity. Many people have the habit of eating yogurt daily, sometimes mixed with fruit or served as a dessert. However, there's one thing not many people notice. Not all fruits should be combined with yogurt, especially acidic fruits and melons such as watermelon or cantaloupe. This seemingly harmless combination contains hidden risks for the digestive system, especially for those with weak stomachs, the elderly, or individuals with digestive issues. Sour fruits and yogurt. When protein meets acid fruits like oranges, grapefruits, pineapples, blueberries, lemons, pomegranates, all contain a lot of natural acids, particularly citric acid. They offer a refreshing sour taste and are rich in vitamin C, but are not compatible with yogurt. Yogurt is a fermented dairy product and contains a large amount of protein, especially casein, a major protein in milk. When the acid in fruit comes into contact with the protein in yogurt, a coagulation reaction occurs. If you've ever mixed orange juice with milk and seen the mixture curdle, the same reaction happens in the stomach, but on a microscopic level and harder to observe with the naked eye. This coagulation not only occurs in the bowl, but continues in the stomach. When proteins clump into larger than usual masses, the digestive system struggles to break them down. The stomach has to secrete more acid and enzymes to process the mixture, slowing down digestion. As a result, you may feel bloated, have stomach discomfort, indigestion, or even nausea if eaten when the stomach is weak. Melons and yogurt, a mismatch in digestion speed. In addition to acidic fruits, another group to watch out for when combining with yogurt are melons such as watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew. These fruits are high in water content, mildly sweet, easy to eat, and considered light on the stomach, helping to cool the body. However, precisely because they are light and easily digested, when eaten with yogurt, a food that digests more, slowly it causes an out-of-sync process in the stomach. Specifically, melons digest quickly, while yogurt digests more slowly. When both are consumed together, the melon is held back in the stomach, waiting for the yogurt to digest. During this time, the sugars and water in the melon easily ferment, a natural phenomenon caused by bacterial activity in the stomach. When fermentation happens early and intensely, it creates gas, causing bloating, rumbling, and even diarrhea in sensitive individuals. This is a common type of digestive disorder, but is often mistaken for poor quality food or unclean eating. A digestive perspective. Simple yet easy to forget. The stomach can process many different types of food, but they need to be handled in a reasonable order. Digestion speed depends on nutrient density, chemical composition, protein, sugar, fat, and physical properties, solid, liquid, soft, fibrous. If 2 foods with vastly different digestion times enter the stomach at the same time, temporary traffic jam can occur. This doesn't cause immediate danger, but if repeated frequently, it can overload the digestive system. Over time, the stomach may secrete more acid than necessary, increasing the risk of ulcers or negatively affecting the gut microbiota. Additionally, the acidic environment caused by sour fruits can negatively impact the beneficial bacteria, strains in yogurt. Some probiotics like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium are quite sensitive to pH levels, and if not protected by prebiotic fibers or consumed properly, they may be destroyed before reaching the intestines, where they truly exert their effects. So how should we eat yogurt properly? Here are some simple tips to maximize the benefits of yogurt without stressing the digestive system. Eat yogurt in the mid-morning or mid-afternoon when the stomach is relatively stable, not too hungry, and not too full. Avoid mixing yogurt with acidic fruits. If you want to eat fruit with yogurt, choose less acidic types like bananas, pears, cooked apples, or ripe mangoes. Do not consume yogurt right after a main meal, especially those rich in protein, meat, fish, eggs, or high in fat. Avoid combining yogurt with melons or other watery fruits, unless they are eaten at least 1–2 hours apart. Pair yogurt with foods rich in prebiotics like chia seeds, oats, flax seeds, or cooked apples to help protect and nourish beneficial bacteria. Conclusion: yogurt is great for the digestive system, but only when consumed correctly and combined with suitable foods. Eating yogurt with sour fruits or melons can accidentally lead to digestive issues like bloating, indigestion, or mild diarrhea without knowing the cause. Caring for your digestive system doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it just takes a small adjustment in daily eating habits, understanding the body's basic mechanisms, and listening to how you feel after each meal. That is a gentle yet effective way to keep your stomach healthy every day. Yogurt is a food rich in probiotics and protein, helping to support digestion and improve gut health. However, when combined with high-protein foods like beef, chicken, or eggs, the digestive system may face some difficulties. To understand this better, let's explore the biological mechanism behind this process in a simple way. Protein from foods like meat and eggs requires an acidic environment in the stomach to be broken down and absorbed. Yogurt also contains a lot of protein, so when both sources of protein are consumed at the same time, the stomach has to increase acid production to digest a higher than normal amount of protein simultaneously. This makes the digestive process slower and puts more pressure on the stomach. When food remains in the stomach for too long, fermentation begins to occur. The fermentation of undigested food produces gas, leading to bloating, stomach distension, and discomfort. Another issue is that when stomach acid increases significantly, the highly acidic environment can kill some of the probiotics in yogurt. These beneficial bacteria are very sensitive to strong acids. When their numbers decrease, their digestive and immune-supporting effects are also reduced. This means that eating yogurt along with high-protein foods not only overworks the stomach, but also diminishes the benefits yogurt provides. In addition, the increased stomach acid can overstimulate the stomach, leading to symptoms such as acid reflux, heartburn, and even a burning sensation in the chest. These symptoms are uncomfortable and, if frequent, can affect the long-term health of the digestive system. With all of this in mind, a gentle recommendation is to avoid eating yogurt right after or during meals that are high in meat and protein. Instead, yogurt can be consumed as a snack between main meals, so that the digestive system has enough time to process each type of food more gently. This way, the probiotics in yogurt are better protected and can fully exert their effects in balancing gut microflora. One small tip is that if you want to consume both protein and yogurt in the same day, you can choose easier to digest protein sources like fish, tofu, or legumes, combined with a diet rich in vegetables and fiber to better support digestion. This helps reduce pressure on the stomach, allows for more consistent digestion, and avoids uncomfortable bloating. Finally, listening to your body is also very important. If you notice symptoms like bloating or indigestion after eating yogurt with a high-protein meal, try changing your eating habits and observe your body's reaction. Maintaining a reasonable eating routine that suits your individual constitution will help keep your digestive system healthy, enhance nutrient absorption, and improve overall quality of life. In summary, yogurt is a nutritious food, but to fully benefit from it, One must consider how it's combined with other foods, especially protein-rich ones. Avoiding simultaneous consumption of yogurt with meat or heavy protein sources will help protect probiotics, reduce the burden on the stomach, and keep your digestive system functioning smoothly and healthily. Yogurt and spicy, fried foods. A combination that quietly disrupts digestion. Yogurt is a mild, soothing food rich in probiotics, often considered a healthy snack for digestion and gut health. However, yogurt doesn't always work its best, especially when paired with hot, greasy dishes like spicy or deep-fried foods. If you've ever followed a spicy meal with a cold cup of yogurt to cool down, you may have unknowingly added stress to your stomach without realizing it. Let's take a simple look at the digestive process to understand why this combination is less than ideal, especially for older adults or those with sensitive digestive systems. Spicy foods, tasty but overwhelming for the stomach. Spicy dishes. Like curry, stir-fried chili, spicy hot pots, or foods heavy with pepper, are loved for their stimulating flavor and warmth. However, these spicy ingredients have a hot nature and directly affect the stomach lining. Compounds like capsaicin in chili and piperine in pepper can strongly stimulate and make the stomach lining more sensitive. For people whose stomach lining is already weak, such as older individuals, or those with chronic stomach pain or stress, spicy foods can easily cause mild inflammation, burning sensations, and increased stomach acid secretion. Meanwhile, yogurt has a cooling nature, is rich in probiotics, and has a smooth texture that can help form a protective mucus layer in the intestinal lining. But when consumed right after a spicy meal, the contrasting signals, one stimulating and burning, the other soothing and protective, can confuse the digestive system. The result is that the stomach doesn't know whether to increase acid secretion for digestion or reduce it to protect the lining. This confusion can lead to bloating, indigestion, and even acid reflux in sensitive individuals. Fried foods, too heavy for the digestive tract. Fried foods like fried chicken, French fries, spring rolls, or donuts share the common traits of being high in fat and calories. Once ingested, these foods take longer to digest because the layer of oil makes it harder for digestive enzymes to access the food. The body must produce more bile and enzymes to break down the fat. This puts considerable pressure on the stomach, pancreas, and liver, especially after age 50, when the digestive system naturally becomes less efficient. If after a heavy, oily meal you consume yogurt, hoping it will aid digestion, unfortunately, the result is often the opposite. The yogurt enters the stomach and mixes with the undigested grease. This mixture becomes too heavy for the digestive system. Instead of being quickly absorbed, it lingers longer in the stomach, leading to sluggishness, bloating, and even mild nausea. A clash of properties. Why the stomach feels uncomfortable. Biologically speaking, it's simple to understand. The digestive system needs harmonious coordination between different food types to function effectively. Spicy foods cause heat and stimulate acid secretion, increase stomach acidity. Yogurt has a cooling nature and needs a stable environment to protect probiotics. Fried foods are hard to digest and high in fat slow down digestion. When these three factors appear together in one meal or close in timing, the body doesn't have time to properly adjust its responses. The stomach has to handle multiple conflicting signals at once, leading to imbalance. In particular, if the probiotics in yogurt are not properly protected, they can be destroyed by the overly acidic environment created by spicy foods. Thus, instead of receiving the benefits of yogurt, you may inadvertently harm the digestive lining further. So, when is the best time to eat yogurt? To maximize the benefits of yogurt without overburdening the digestive system, try these small tips. Avoid eating yogurt immediately after spicy, hot, or greasy meals. Let the stomach process the harder-to-digest foods first. Eat yogurt separately, as a light snack in the mid-morning or mid-afternoon. At this time, the stomach is in a stable state and better able to absorb probiotics. Pair yogurt with light foods like oats, chia seeds, ripe bananas, or stewed apples. These help soothe the gut lining and create a favorable environment for probiotics to thrive. If you've eaten something spicy, wait at least 1 to 2 hours before consuming yogurt. This allows your stomach to return to a more balanced state. Conclusion: yogurt is a nutritious food, but its benefits depend greatly on how and when it's consumed. When combined with spicy or fried foods, two groups that are difficult to digest, yogurt may unintentionally become a burden instead of a digestive aid. Understanding digestive mechanisms and basic bodily reactions will help you make more sensible dietary choices. Gently adjusting your daily eating habits can prevent your stomach from having to struggle unnecessarily, helping you feel comfortable and light after every meal. To truly maximize the benefits of yogurt for the digestive system and overall health, choosing the right accompanying foods is very important. There are a few simple, easy-to-implement options that are very good for the gut when combined properly with yogurt. Cooked apples with cinnamon, gentle and nourishing for good bacteria. Cooked apples are softer and easier to digest than raw apples, making them especially suitable for sensitive digestive systems. Apples contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber that acts as a prebiotic, meaning it serves as food to help beneficial gut bacteria grow healthily. When a bit of cinnamon is added, the dish not only smells good, but also has anti-inflammatory effects, regulates blood sugar, and soothes discomfort in the stomach. This is an ideal combination if you're looking for something light and good for digestion. Flax seeds and chia seeds, small but mighty. These two types of seeds, though small, are packed with fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, both very beneficial for the gut. Fiber helps nourish good bacteria and creates a balanced environment in the digestive system. At the same time, omega-3s have the ability to reduce mild inflammation in the gut, supporting more stable digestion. When mixed with yogurt, flax seeds and chia seeds also provide a longer feeling of fullness, making them perfect for a light midday meal, helping the body maintain energy without causing bloating. Just a few small changes in eating habits can help improve digestive health every day. To truly maximize the benefits of yogurt, it is best to avoid consuming it with main meals, especially those high in protein or fat, as it can make digestion heavier. Instead, enjoy yogurt as a light standalone meal in the mid-morning or afternoon. Pairing it with easily digestible foods that are warming and high in fiber will help the beneficial bacteria work effectively, gently supporting a healthier gut each day. If you found this sharing helpful, please subscribe to the Senior Health channel, and turn on notifications to continue receiving valuable videos on nutrition, lifestyle, and senior health. With Senior Health, live well, live happily, live proactively every day.